You already know, James Almonte, OG Talk. What's good?
Angel Sosa.
Let's get it. Yo, so what's good? What's good with the commander in chief, man? The fucking stumbling block.
I posted some shit. I said they should put one of those fucking the little chairs that they put on the stairs.
Yeah.
Right on the thing so the nigga can sit on that shit. My man don't know how to go up some flight of stairs, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. Nigga's the president of the U.S. What's tripping?
What I don't understand is that people put up people talk shit about Bernie Sanders because he was old and shit when he was running. That's why he didn't get elected. And then they turn around and vote this clown in, bro. This puppet. Like, we seen, not for nothing, but we saw Trump. He went over to Palestine, East Palestine, Ohio, looking very presidential, not gonna lie. I'm not even like a super Trump fan or nothing like that, man. Like,
I'm
all just people.
I'm not either, but, you know what I'm saying? The dude did a good job, man. It's just, you gotta call a spade, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be saying, yo, no, look, he's a Republican. If he would have been a Democrat, they would have been on the shit. I think they would have still banned him if he was Democrat because he just wasn't going with the program.
He's not with the program, but you guys got to understand, man. Like that's
what we need.
They hung on the fact that he didn't use nice words, man. They were like, oh, he doesn't use nice words, and people are too caught up in their feelings, man. This is why women can't be in charge, man. Straight up, like.
Listen, he's a president, man. He wasn't voted in to make Hallmark cards.
Nah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Nah.
If you want a nigga to talk sweet, you know what I'm saying? Get a Hallmark card.
Listen, there's a difference between being nice and good. There's a difference between being a nice person and a good person. Down south, they got this shit what they call people nice nasty. Meaning, like, they have they have good manners and shit. They fluff you up real good, but they not necessarily good. They're not gonna be good to you. They'll fuck you over in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta
fuck you over with a smile.
Exactly. So you gotta know the difference, man. You gotta understand the difference between that. And not for nothing, man. What Trump was actually doing when he was in office, it was good. He had us on the right track. He did. You know. Mm-hmm. So
it is what it is, man. People is gonna have their opinions and all that. Yo, did you see the thing I sent you with Andrew Tate, like cracking?
On Greta?
Yeah, that thing was hilarious.
Yo, she's like 16. Well, she's 19 now, but she looks like a stroke victim.
That kid is weird, bro.
Yeah, I should be in school and looking like Popeye and shit.
It's weird. I'm like, what little kid is talking about wanting to be in school, nigga?
Well, you know what it is? She has issues, and she got like some mental issues. Like, watch when she gets older. Like, right now, se pasa, because she's young.
That bitch remind me like a baby Hitler.
Yeah, she's bugged out.
Yeah,
she bugged out.
She got like some anger.
All angry. Like, you should be, like, worrying about other shit,
yo. Go watch some cartoons, nigga. Go clean your room, nigga.
But honestly, that's a problem that's too big for one person. Like, you trying to save the world. Like, you trying to save the climate.
She ain't trying to save the world. She's a poster boy. Yeah. A poster child for that shit.
Well, she has, there's people that saw what she was on. And they said we could use this kid, and then they
push that
they fill her head with a whole bunch of stuff, put the battery in her back, and off she goes.
Why is she in Palestine? Why ain't she in Ohio?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go to Ohio, nigga, go chill over there.
Yeah.
You trying to stop all that shit from happening?
I should be in school. Shame on you.
Seen another derailment too, man.
Yeah, another derailment, right?
Yeah.
Yo, this infrastructure is crazy, man. It's like what we got going on.
That shit is all planned out, bro. It happened to be chemicals.
Listen, we're gonna go to war. We're gonna plan. They're saying that by 2025 we should be with that. We're gonna be in war with China.
I think before that.
Russia's already out of the nuclear agreement. He's out of that. We under threat of a EMP. If you not trying to get energy independent, I don't know what you're doing. You're falling asleep at the wheel, man. Straight up. You need to be energy independent. You need to start having that conversation, looking at it seriously. There's like, listen. The way that the system is, they always give you an out. So when you get caught with like with the bag in your hand, they could say it's on your foot. They could say it's your fault. cause you had the opportunity to take care of yourself.
It's the hot potato shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You holding the bag, nigga. That's yours.
Exactly.
Like you fall up and you in the car with 4 niggas and 3 of them niggas are strapped. And one of them niggas throw the gun on your lap and the cop see you like, oh, no, that's yours, nigga.
Yep, you hold that. Hold that.
Man, like it's like, that shit is, it's crazy, man. But nah, man, that shit, it's like, I think it's going to happen before 25, though, before 2025. 24, whatever, 25.
We're gearing up for it, man. Like,
yeah, this shit is crazy right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, you know, I sent that drone with the drone, like how to camouflage yourself from drones and whatnot.
I seen that. It's funny. I sent you a video of that thing they found on the beach.
Yeah, the sphere, that orb, yeah.
Yeah, that was like weird, man.
Yeah, like just big ass orb.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, shit. I'm like, all right, this nigga's watching the same shit I'm watching because you was sending me that shit. I seen that same shit about the drone.
I'm telling you, the aliens, we're gonna be fighting aliens, bro, here in a second.
Listen, I was looking into thermal flare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To put on and shit so you can see body heat.
Yep.
Them shits is going down in price, man. Right now, I'm trying to cop them shit. I'm trying to cop one of them fucking things.
Yeah.
That's an advantage, you know what I'm saying? You can fucking see niggas, you know what I'm saying, that are trying to hide.
You trying to watch a fucking be on some Terminator shit. We're gonna be on some Terminator, Predator shit.
Yeah, Predator.
On some Predator.
Nah, Predator was on some next level shit. That nigga was on some other shit.
He was seeing infrared and he was invisible. The dude had all the advantages.
The boy had the martyr on. He was like, yo, if I die, everybody dies on this motherfucker. That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I seen a couple of people today. I went to take my daughter to work. Seen a whole bunch of fucking, cheese dicks with masks on and shit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yo, you walking your kid is open air.
That shit ain't doing nothing.
But they're afraid because of that the new virus, right? The Mossberg.
Been rocking that shit since COVID.
The Mossberg virus. The Mossberg.
Be alone in their car with that shit on. Like, yo, nigga, you by yourself, nigga. You breathing your own fucking air, you fucking fool.
Yo, crazy.
Niggas is crazy out here.
It is crazy, man.
I'm like, yo, I just be laughing. I be laughing now, nigga. I be driving around laughing. Like, yo, look at this fucking cheese dick over here. Yo. With this mask on and shit, nigga.
And the thing is, they lie so blatantly. Like information is out there, so you can figure out the truth right away. Like in DR, right? They got ivermectin over there. Mm-hmm. Like if you catch COVID, you can knock it out in 5 days over there.
Gave me some of that shit.
Yeah, you can knock it out in 5 days over there, no problem. And because DR isn't so plugged into the system like this country is, where they just feed you a whole bunch of bullshit.
Plus, money talks too, man. You could, if you got some bread, you could get whatever the fuck.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So over there is lovely and shit.
There's definitely a different system for the haves and have-nots.
I was like fucking. That was another thing too. I ordered it already. Like I have it upstairs. It's like a thyroid safe, something like that. The military uses it.
Yep.
For nuclear attack. It helps your body survive from a nuclear attack, like your thyroids, because that should attack your thyroids.
Yep.
It's called iodine potassium.
Okay.
130 milligrams of iodine potassium. So I ordered that shit. I ordered some more. I actually ordered a fucking 180 pills. I have, I think, fucking 60 now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I bought the first one I bought was like the ones that the military issue types.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, and now I ordered a bottle of them shits, 180 of them shits. You never know, man. Like, go ahead, pop these motherfuckers.
You gotta be prepared for the worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
The worst case scenario.
These niggas done voted this cornball into office, and the niggas about to get us all killed.
I think. I mean, he's getting out. He's not doing a second term. There's no way he could do a second term, bro.
Nigga said that nigga was deemed healthy. I was like,
healthy for what?
Crazy. What doctor's testing this nigga?
Yo, how is it?
Where's his credentials?
Like, honestly, like, yo.
You seen the nigga that fell down the airplane stairs? And the fucking the thing, I don't know if it was him or if it was somebody else.
Yeah.
The nigga said, bloop, bloop. It nigga felt like them luggage. You know how when they throw the luggage on the conveyor?
Yeah.
That nigga said, bloop, 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 fall down all them stairs and shit. I was
He
like,
ate
yo,
all
man,
that
don't
shit.
tell me that's this nigga falling like that.
He ate all of that
I was
shit,
like,
man.
this nigga's insane, man. This shit is crazy. We're like the laughing stock of the town right now.
We are.
The whole world is
The
looking at
presidency
us.
used to have dignity, man. He used to be like, yo, when the president's talking, people listen.
This nigga's like Tres Patines.
Yeah, he's
You know what I'm
horrible.
saying? Like the little comedy nigga in DR.
He is
This
horrible,
nigga's
bro.
a clown, bro.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
I ain't vote for him, so
I didn't vote for him either.
so that shit don't
I
fall on me, dog.
definitely voted.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas threw
Yo,
their
not for
vote
nothing,
away.
man. As crazy as Kanye is, Kanye would have been a better president, bro.
Kanye's chilling, nigga.
You see, they circling back. Adidas wants him back. Yeah.
I said it. We called it. Didn't we call that
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, they lost
I said,
1.3
nigga,
billion
niggas
since he
ain't
left.
buying that nigga shit. Niggas ain't buying none of that shit.
Nah.
Adidas, only shit Adidas had besides Kanye shit was the shell tops.
Yeah, and that's
And that's it. You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
checking for that shit. Overseas, maybe.
Niggas ain't
B-boys
buying that.
overseas,
Yeah,
maybe.
niggas are rocking. Like in Boston, the niggas is rocking Adidas. They rock Adidas. It's like a trademark out there
Yeah.
in Boston. But like, niggas ain't rocking them shits like that like they was rocking it before.
Nah,
you know
definitely
After
not.
that situation, niggas dropped them.
Definitely
niggas. Like, nah,
not.
I ain't fucking with y'all.
And they're not even talking about that. When they was coming after me, it was all over the place. But now they quietly said, "Yo, come save our brand because we hurting right now. We
Yep.
can't lose this much money."
Adidas. You remember Adidas back in the day? All day I dream about sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fucking abbreviations for Adidas.
My
But
Adidas.
yeah, man, that shit, man. Them
On
niggas
DMC.
that shit's looking bad. But he's doing good, man. That dude's
He's
doing
chilling.
good. He's gonna be back in position. And all them niggas that turned their back on him, they're gonna regret it, man. Like what's his name? Tariq Khalid.
All of them.
Crazy,
Yeah,
fucking
all of them.
robbed, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas are all gonna pay for that shit.
Of course, and that's what happens though when you're authentic. Sometimes you just need to fall back because the authenticity, people just gonna miss the authenticity, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that you can't fake that. You can't duplicate that, man. You either got that or you don't.
And it's like they say, my nigga, you realize who's your true peeps when you fucked up in the game.
Yep,
When
it's
you
a fact.
down and out, the niggas that fucking, you know what I'm saying, look at you and be like, yo, let me walk away.
Yep,
That's them niggas that you see, be like, yo, boom, all right, nigga, I remember that. You know
yep.
what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
Crazy. All these niggas is fucking, all these fucking dudes that was all pro-black and all this nonsense, all them niggas was talking shit about fucking Kanye.
Yeah, they was
You know what I'm saying? So, bunch of fucking cornballs.
fake ass shit, man. No more fakies, man. Fuck that bullshit.
This is a little bit off topic, but I was watching, there's a guy named him, 500.
Yep.
He's a very smart businessman, and he fucks with the credit and all this stuff, right? And I don't know if you know who Grant Cardone is. Yeah, so he introduced him and Grant Cardone partnered up to make a program to introduce people into like the financial like e-marketing and shit like that, right? And Grant Cardone was being interviewed, and he said that he 40% of his over 40% of his clientele is African American blacks, and that the way that he attracts them because of the way he talks. He like talks in a certain way where they could understand it.
Right.
So the whole financial, black financial, movement to kind of
Yeah.
saying you dumbing shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I talked to these niggas, I dumb it down for them so they understand. So people wasn't feeling that shit.
I think that's how he talks, though.
Yeah. So, but homeboy was talking like that dude, him 500, was like, yo, I'm gonna have to address it because I'm the one that made the program with him. I'm the one that introduced him to my culture. So, but for one thing, I like the way he addressed it. He said, listen, if you guys want me to drop him, I'll drop him. Like, meaning I'll get out of that business. But I think people need to understand that we need to stop leave our feelings leave our feelings out of situations and get what you could get out of certain people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, he was like, the guy is a genius at this and this and this and that. And I introduced him because a lot of you people rather listen to a white man than a black dude giving you advice, which is a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, and I introduced him because he had a program that's a very good program, and it would take me a couple of years in order for me to get the same kind of program running under me. So why go through all the process when I could just get this guy and just introduce that to you? He was like, what he says or what he does, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't allow people to keep dictating, like creating a reaction of what people say.
Right.
Like, just take what you can and leave what you can and leave what you don't like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And after him saying that, it's like perfectly what I was telling niggas during the whole elections. Yeah. I said, yo, you don't like the dude because people say he was a bigot, he was this, he was that. And unfortunately, it was something that was flooded. Like the media was flooded with it. It was a all-out media attack on the man.
You can't even, like, once you get into, like, bloodlines and DNAs and shit like that, you can't, just because some dude is white don't mean that he don't got a grandfather that was black or a father that was black. Look at the Tates. The Tates look like white dudes and their father's black, bro. Fathers look darker than the father's darker than me.
Then like niggas, I think niggas
can't really go by that shit.
Off that shit.
Can't go off of that shit.
In order for you to move forward, bro, you gotta fucking, like, you gotta intermingle with people. Like, see what's in somebody's head before you totally dismiss him just because he's white or Asian or black or Spanish.
Black community, the quote unquote black community, like, if you really want to break this shit down, quote unquote, have been conditioned to act on emotion, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, we in this country have been conditioned. Like, if you don't actively, like, fight against it, you're gonna react off of emotion, and you're gonna make a whole bunch of mistakes, which is why you're 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 you're in the situation that you're in because you're acting out of emotion. You're thinking with the wrong head. You're thinking with your heart or your gut instead of your actual mind, and exercising your mind. And that's why we're in it. I think Grant Cardone talks like that. I think that's how he talks. I think he knows how to break down the game. I don't think he's talking because I don't think he's trying to talk like that. I think that's the way he talks.
I think it's some certain situations. Like, I get it. The plight, you know, the from where they came from to where they are now, they still deal with a lot of, you know, like the redlining and all that craziness. You know what I mean? So I understand being wary of a certain group of people because those were the people who actually, you know, did what they did. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is,
but you got to remember, like, generations move on, bro. Like,
dude, when they was doing redlining and they was doing all of that, there was still quote unquote black millionaires during that time. There was still black people, quote unquote black people, getting to the bag.
There's always been
during all of that, during Jim Crow, during slavery, because there was black slave owners during the time. Exactly. They don't talk about this. They don't talk about. There was people getting it throughout the whole time. Yes, most of the people that were taken advantage of were of a certain demographic. But there was people of that same demographic that were getting it, that understood the system and didn't let anything get in their way, and they were still making out like bandits.
And they profited off of it.
And they profited off the system. So it's like absolutely.
You can't. You know what I mean? Point the finger at one group and not address the whole group. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't. People say, oh, you know, white people and slavery. Yo, there was white slaves too, man.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I mean? They don't talk about that shit. People don't mention it, but there was white slaves as well.
It's the same system that we have now. It's just that back then it was more in your face, right? They could just call you a slave. Mm-hmm. They could just say, you know what, you don't know any better, so I'm gonna make you work for free, and they could just do it. In today's world, they gotta be more covert about it because it's illegal. But you still have a prison system that makes people work, do stuff, does labor for pennies on the dollar. They're slaves, bro.
That's a slavery.
They're slaves.
Listen, in order for you to get out of what they call the the slave trade. In order for you to get out of the slave trade, you got to own something. You got to become. You have to be an owner. It's the only way you get out of the slave trade. It's the same thing that happened with the Jews. The Jews were also sort of slaves under Hitler. They worked for free. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who actually had power that were Jewish were people like, let's say, like the guy from Schindler's List.
Yep.
You know what I mean? These were people that were Jew that the Nazis was like, yo, this nigga by here be making money, so we gotta keep him.
Listen, the first thing anybody when a nation goes to a war with another nation, and one nation beats the other nation, the first thing they do is erase the other nation's history.
Of course.
And that's how they enslave the population. Whatever's left of that population, that's how they enslave them.
History's told by the mouth of the winner.
So, exactly. So if I beat you, right, or I, you know, because what are they gonna do? They're gonna kill all the fighting age men. They're gonna kill them. All the strong dudes, they're gonna kill them. Brow, those are gone. They're gonna take the women, right? Now those women, because the women are more compliant, right? They're more agreeable. They're more gonna follow along, and the kids are gonna follow whatever the women do. So you get the women, right? The women are gonna agree, and the women are gonna go with the narrative, because the women ain't strong enough to fight the men that are on the other side. So they're gonna, you know, they're just gonna go along, and they're gonna teach their kids the same thing. They don't want their kids to die. So they're gonna tell the kids, you got to play along, and that's how you erase. That's how you erase the history of a history of a people. And before you know it, that's how you raise up the slaves of the next generation. It happened to us. Happened to me. It took me a long time. It took me a long time of reading and understanding history. There's a lot of pitfalls in today's world. There's a lot of bullshit in history books that'll mislead you, have you believe in something that ain't. Like, for example, African Americans ain't from Africa. Most of African Americans, quote unquote African Americans or blacks that are in this country, are not from Africa. I'll say it again. They're from right here. They're Native Americans. They are native. They are native to this land. Most of them are Cherokee, especially if they're on the East Coast. Most of them are actually Cherokee Indians. You know what I'm saying? So most of the white people that you see that say that they're Indians, they had laws. They had laws back in like the early fucking 1900s that if they lived in a community around where they were like quote Native Americans or Indians, they could claim to be Native Americans. So that's how you see a lot of white people that say that they're Native Americans, because they're like their grandfather or grandmother lived in a community there was a lot of Native Americans, and then they took on that identity. That's how that happened. Like everything that I'm saying, you can look it up. Do a Google search, you can find it. It's all out there. But the information is all out there because of the internet now. But it's not going to be given to you on a silver platter. You have to go ahead and research it for yourself. Nah, man. Nah, man.
I mean, there's a lot of things, man, that you know, I just think people got to stop being so sensitive, man. We got like this whole generation is just sensitive, man. I mean, not even this. I think some of the niggas from our generation are sensitive, man.
We've been conditioned to it.
Like, yo, stop, like, get off that victim shit and like, yo, you gotta like move forward, bro. Like, you gotta work on pushing forward. Like, that shit is not gonna work for you, man. Like, that shit is not gonna help you in no way. It's not gonna help you, bro. Like, you gotta fucking push forward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes still stuck on that, yo, I'm black and yo, the system and the thing. Like, yo, my man, like, I get it. The system been crazy, and the system ain't for nobody, bro. The system ain't for nobody if you ain't white. You know what I'm saying? But niggas are still making it.
But it's a condition.
What's your excuse?
It's a conditioning thing, man. Like most people, even like if we get down to religion, which a religion is a culture, right? It's like when you think about religion, it's a way to bring a culture to somebody. So another thing that they do when one nation captures another one, they bring their religion in. Boom. And now they say you gotta become this religion. If you become this religion and you accept this religion, then it's easier to control you, because you're gonna believe everything that I believe. And if my religion says slaves obey your masters, and you're deemed a slave, you're not gonna put that much of a fight when I tell you to do something, right? So you have to be You gotta be wise, man. You gotta be smart. You gotta do your like. Honestly, people say, "Oh, it starts in the brain," and they think it's cliche. Or people be like, "Why you spending so much time learning history and stuff like that?" Because if you don't know that, you won't know yourself, and you won't understand. You won't understand the game. You won't understand the pieces on the chessboard. You won't understand any of that. You won't understand yourself and as it relates to everybody else. You won't understand why other races treat you the way that you do. You ever been to a place and a certain people, they just treat you they treat you a certain way and you don't understand why?
Plenty of times.
Right? You don't understand why. Like, I'm not even talking about white people. I'm talking about like races from other countries, like other people from that you don't have any interaction with. Like, yo, I just want to purchase something. Why is this person treating me like an asshole? It happens because that person understands their history. There's a clear lineage between them and where they came from, and you don't have that. And they have something that you don't. So you're not equals.
They got knowledge of self.
You're not equals. You're like this, so they feel like it's okay for them to treat you like that. But if you have knowledge of self, you will never let somebody treat you like that because you're eye to eye. I know myself too. I know my people came from X, Y, Z. So you have to. It's important. It's important. It's so important for you to understand these things, to have an understanding of these things, because history really is an oral tradition, right? You ask your father, your grandfather, and usually it's the men that really get on this kick. Women don't really like women are more into the now, into what's happening at the moment. That's why women tend to follow a lot of trends, even though the dudes now follow the women, which is fucked up.
We can't even we can't even use that as a metric. Like everything's out of whack now.
The world right now is retarded. It's retarded. But there's when men aren't leading, things get out of whack. A man is supposed to be a leader. Period. We're supposed to lead.
Facts.
If you're not leading as a man, as a male, you're out of order, and shit is gonna be fucked up. Shit is gonna be fucked up in your home. Shit is gonna and because it's fucked up in your home, it's gonna be fucked up in the community. In the Quran, it delineates the responsibility. That's why I like Islam, because it's so easy. Like, it lays everything out plainly. Like, there's no double talk, and you don't have to like research too much. It just tells you clearly what it is. The men ends up getting more because we're stronger, and whatever the man gets, he spreads it out anyways. 9 times out of 10, that's in our nature to do these types of things. That's why when you get in a relationship with a woman, she'll say some shit like, "My money is my money, but his money is our money." And most men don't even have a problem with that. Like, as a man, I don't even have a problem, because it's true. Like, I'm gonna do that. I don't want, like, I'm gonna feel fucking crazy if I'm taking money, like me, as like, I don't know what type of dude you are. If you like taking money from women, like, I don't understand, bro.
There's a whole bunch of those niggas out there.
Yeah, but they out of order again. This is crazy.
They've always been around though.
Yeah.
Like, them niggas that just don't do nothing, and like their wife works, and the niggas being home all day smoking weed, playing video games.
and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking nurture.
Nah, them dudes are boys, man. They not men. A man is not gonna do that. A man can't even look in the mirror and do that.
It's just embarrassing.
The man can't even look in the mirror and do that, man. But it's crazy. But that orb that's in Japan, man. How many days you give it till that shit opens up and like a fucking alien comes out of that thing?
That's a little bugged out. Listen, it's funny.
It's just fair.
I seen. What was it? I don't remember who showed me, but they showed me a picture, like a tractor trailer with like a half a flying saucer or some shit.
Yeah.
Like they're transporting it. And I'm like, this has got to be fake.
Yeah.
They would have that shit covered up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like driving around with this shit like half a fucking flying saucer.
Yeah.
But like, yo, like, honest, I think this shit is real. Like, but then again, I'm a little bit, I'm a nigga that like, I like double think things. So I'm like, yo, this could just be some shit to throw niggas off of what's really going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's like, why would them niggas come over here now to fuck with you know what I'm saying? When we got this corny nigga as a
cause
president.
I think we're about to kill each other, and they're gonna stop us. They're gonna stop us from fucking committing
That
World
could
War
be it
III.
too, yeah, nuclear. And then we talking about nuclear, which is gonna destroy
Like,
the
yo,
planet.
these dudes are gonna fucking end up off, and let's go ahead and break this shit up, cause these dudes is bugging right
Like,
now.
yo, you know some nuclear shit out here. Y'all niggas is fucking ready to destroy the whole world. Niggas is nuts. I was watching a chick that was like, she lives in Nicaragua. She's like, yo, the air's good, the water's good, there's no virus. Everything's straight over there. There's no issues, no economical issues. She's like, I love it. She was like, I don't want to ever go back. You know,
Don't blame him, man.
That's what I need. Shit, I need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm tired of this motherfucker already, bro. Straight up, man.
But
I'm tired of this shit.
it is what it is, man. There's a story being told, and we're part of the story. I embrace it. You know what I'm saying? At this point,
nah, but I don't even want to be part of the story.
I don't even think it's gonna be. I don't know. People thought that we were like the Cold War. Our parents thought that the end was gonna war.
I'm not worried about the war.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of like just the way this country's being run is just horrible, bro. Like fucking niggas money up, fucking everything up. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is just retarded, bro. Like this.
Well,
shit
that's
is
why
just
we.
like a straight system.
That's why
is a failure.
That's why we need the war with China, man. Cause like China abusa también. You know what I'm saying? Like them dudes they on some other shit. So, you know, the real ones are gonna fucking. Cause this is all. It's all an agenda. For whatever reason, the powers that be want China to be the boss right now. But really, China doesn't have a system that's sustainable, bro.
Yeah, China's not gonna fuck with it. Not gonna win.
It's not sustainable. Their system is not sustainable, bro.
Win. If we fight China, they're not gonna win. But I think that you got to remember, like when you got war, when we're talking about war, we talk about how much money goes into wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's like a nigga that, let's say you get into the ring and you fight your opponent, right? You're a boxer and you get into the ring and you fight your opponent. And boom, you won the fight, but you're already tired and beat up.
Yeah. And it's not even the people that want the fight, it's the governments, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, the Chinese people don't want to fucking fight us,
I don't
bro.
got no beef with none of these countries,
Nah, bro. I just want to fucking live my life, man.
I didn't agree. I didn't fuck with... that's what the whole Taliban and all that shit. I'm like, man, nigga, I don't even got no beef with no Taliban niggas, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to be out there parading for this shit?
It's crazy.
Like, I don't got beef with nobody, man. Like, yo, just let them niggas live and do their thing, man. It's like, the biggest fucking bully is the United States, man, nigga. They want to get involved in everything.
Yep.
Yeah, yo, let them niggas handle their beef right now. Like, what are we doing with this Ukraine shit?
Honestly, if we don't want to go to war, we need Trump back. If we don't want to go to war, like as crazy as that sounds,
that's the only stabilizer.
As crazy as that sounds, because he's aggressive, right? If he comes back in the office, we won't go to war.
Not even because he's aggressive. He just knows how to talk the language they speak.
Yeah.
Niggas talk money, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got this fucking cornball falling downstairs and...
Well, this guy, he's not a leader, right? He's controlled. He doesn't have a mind. I want a leader that has a mind of his own, that's not controlled by somebody else, bro. I want to be able to say, that guy's the boss, and if something's fucked up, he's going to have an answer. Not... Because what we have with Biden is, he's not the boss. We can't even be mad at him because he's controlled by other people. He's controlled by some fucking crazy committee that we don't get to fucking see or hold accountable, bro.
Man, that dude is the worst.
Know what I mean?
I'm like, yo, when's this dude gonna like fucking pass away and shit, bro? Like, I'm tired of seeing that nigga. I see his face and I'm already like, oh.
Bro, his son, there's pictures of his son smoking crack on the internet right now, bro.
Niggas wild, man.
Smoking crack that they found on his laptop.
Yeah, having orgies with
all kinds of shit.
And escorts.
Yo, he's quoted saying, the type of things I've done for this family, to keep us in power. This dude, Hunter Biden, has said that. It's just sloppy, bro. Like, how are we in this place?
Why would you even have that shit stored away, bro?
Crazy.
It shows you how fucking stupid that whole bloodline, that whole DNA, that whole bloodline is Bunch of fucking ninwits.
Well, that's why they're in power, because they can be controlled by shit like that. If this is what we see, you know that there's wild shit on these
They're
motherfuckers.
talking about the Epstein list about to come out.
Yeah,
Biden's on there.
yeah. The prince from fucking thing is out. Andrew's over there too.
All them niggas is in that shit.
Yo, we need to hold these people accountable. When are the people gonna be like, yo, it's time to start putting people in jail? When are we gonna get off TikTok? When are we gonna get off Facebook, Instagram for long enough to hold these people accountable? People need to go to jail. Until people go to jail, we're gonna still be living under this same bullshit. Until people start going to jail.
Yeah, a lot of niggas need to start driving around and snatching these niggas the fuck up and putting them niggas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If people don't go to jail, that's what's gonna end up happening. Cause I know there's like the fucking you ever watch the shit The Boys? That show The Boys with the superheroes?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's alright, but they got like regular dudes that they're like they fight the superheroes, and they're they like domestic
Like
terrorists.
villains, like
they're
villains.
but they're like the good guys.
Okay.
Because the heroes are the actual bad guys on the show.
All right.
So we're gonna have people like that just fucking running around on some vigilante shit in a second, bro.
Time to get real, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least what's left of our generation is probably gonna be the one that's gonna spark this shit. Cause these young niggas, man, they niggas ain't on that shit, man. They too busy killing each other.
They docile, bro.
Nah, not even. They just like them niggas got
Self-destructive.
self-hate.
Yeah,
they
they're
got
self-destructive. Yeah.
Niggas kill each other. Like, you got how many motherfuckers be shooting Chicago is like a fucking, like, that whole fucking state is a burial
It's a
ground.
war zone. It's a war
You
zone.
know what I mean? It's like, yo, niggas is killing each other. Same niggas
But-
that live in the same block, same
But
hoods.
it's
like,
fake.
yo.
It's fake. It's fake though, cause like, yo, you supposed to be so hard, right? But you'll kill somebody that looks just like you. Got no problem putting somebody that looks just like you in the dirt. But if
That's in the same situation as you.
but somebody that comes from a socioeconomic background that's higher than you, you're not gonna do them like that. You're gonna be scared as fuck.
Like, I'm tired of all these rappers and shit, all these fucking basketball players and the pedestal niggas put these niggas in. Like, you got all these basketball players making fucking millions of dollars. Football players making millions of dollars. Artists making millions of dollars. And none of them niggas do shit for the hood.
I don't watch none of this. I completely missed the Super Bowl. You can't even tell me what happened with the Super Bowl. I don't know what happened.
Yo, it's like ridiculous,
I didn't
bro.
see shit. I was on my shit that day. Listen, man.
There's no reason why there should be homelessness
No.
in this country, period. You know what I'm
No.
saying? You go to any other country, this shit don't exist.
Yeah. How are you home? Like you go to like you drive through like the middle of the country. There's nothing but open land, bro. There's nothing but open land everywhere, my dude. You telling me you can't fucking build some fucking community for these people and show them how to do some shit?
Nah, they can't do that because they're too busy fucking funding the fucking Ukrainian war. We're selling these niggas trillions of dollars, and we got motherfuckers out in the cold in the winter with sleeping in a fucking tent.
They want you on a fucking pill.
And then they want niggas to be fucking paying taxes. That's another thing they were talking about, trying to abolish the IRS. Which I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
That won't get abolished unless people just stop fucking with it, bro. And people just say, I ain't doing. Like if everybody say, you know what, I'm just not gonna file my taxes.
You know what the problem is with that situation? Like, in order for people to revolt, there has to be more unity amongst the people. So, like, if I revolt and I get locked up, nobody else is gonna go fucking revolt. You know what I'm saying? It's every man for themselves.
People too scared.
Yeah, so that's the problem with that. Like, you hear right now, Andrew Tate's locked up.
Which is crazy.
How many niggas is out there talking about, yo, let's go free this nigga? Nobody.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Jordan Peterson, nigga was about to lose his license.
Yeah.
Nobody was like, yo, stand up for this nigga. You
Nah, they
just-
ain't-
just faded out.
they ain't doing
man
that.
for themselves, man. That's the crazy. So the government, the people that are in power, work in unison,
Yep.
and all the people that are under control by these people are all divided.
Everybody got their own little agendas out here.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you niggas is like, we
The la-
destined to fail, bro.
The last time this country was united was right after 9/11. Few years we was really on some shit, and then between that and 2012, that it just went to shit. And now we here. Now in the 2020s, and it's just like, I can't even recognize this country anymore, bro. I don't recognize nothing about this country.
It's crazy, man, nigga.
I don't recognize nothing about this country.
Crazy. It's like, we watching shit. I be watching this, like, I watch the news, nigga, and I be like, man, this shit is fucking, I don't even care what these motherfuckers say. Like, all these laws and shit they trying to push, nigga, I be like, man, that shit don't apply to me, my nigga. Like, that's the time I'm on, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I'm self-reliant, self-governed. Fuck all these fucking laws and government. Cicilline's no longer a congressman. No, he's going to be working for the Rhode Island Foundation, which has got a whole bunch of funny shit going on in that. The other bitch, what's her name? I forgot her fucking name. The other little old bitch that's always fucking...
Not Raimundo.
No, not her. Fuck that bitch. What's the other one? It's another old bitch that's fucking... She's
Feinstein?
I think it's Feinstein.
Is it Feinstein?
I think it's Feinstein. What's her first name?
Susan, isn't it? Is it Susan Feinstein?
Not the nigga from the schools. Not them.
Yeah, but like from Massachusetts, you mean?
I'm not sure, man.
Or Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts?
No, it's not.
Or from here, from Rhode Island?
No, it's not. No, it's not from Rhode Island. She's
Pelosi?
She's a Democrat. Nah, fuck Pelosi.
Pelosi?
They should have hit her with a hammer. Man.
Feinstein is the one. Feinstein.
So yeah, they're retired. They're both getting. They're no longer gonna be fucking in the Congress.
Good riddance, man.
Yeah, fuck them too.
There should be term limits for all that shit. Like, why is like how is it that there's unlimited term limits for fucking congressmen?
See, this is why I believe in fucking capital punishment.
Speaking of which, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo,
you believe in Sharia law?
Yeah, you know why? Like, right in this situation, right? Like, you're trying to take a God-given right off of people.
Yeah.
Right? That's treason. That's treasonous.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with treason? Death, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I was just watching a show. I was watching something. It was like a Muslim. I forget what his name is, but he was talking about Sharia law and how they would chop somebody's hand for stealing, right?
Yeah.
Chopping off hand. People be like, oh, chopping hands. That's crazy. Right?
But he don't do it no more.
But peep it. He made a good point. It was like, all right, but if somebody comes in, breaks into your house, right? Mm-hmm. Rapes your wife, kills your kid, does a whole bunch of shit, right? You want to kill that person, right? If you catch him, you'll kill that person,
yeah.
right? And most people would, right? But because that happened to you, right? And so in under Sharia law, if somebody just like all you do is if you stealing something big, just chop off your hand. Quick, simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bet you that like you go to Dubai, people walk around with money out there. Nobody can.
Niggas leave shit.
They don't do shit.
A dude lived out there. That's another thing. They don't have citizenship in Dubai, so nobody's actually a citizen of Dubai.
Yeah.
Not a citizen. Citizen. Like, so you get deported and you banned, like black.
They'll just fucking. You just can't come back.
So
right?
people be on some shit where they can leave. You can leave a laptop, a brand new Apple laptop.
Nobody gonna fuck with
it. In a cafe. Go home. Go to sleep. Come back the next day and that
shit'll be right there. Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that shit, it's like, yo, this is the shit that gotta be happening.
It should.
You gotta make examples, bro. You
Absolutely.
It's different when you be like, yo, if I catch a nigga, I'm gonna kill him. No, nigga, you want to see what happens? Look, this is a nigga that I caught stealing.
Dog,
this is what I'm doing to this nigga.
There's a sense in like when you look at Western countries, it's like they thumb their nose at like other countries and be like, oh, they barbaric and stuff like that. But it's just like it's like a layer of bullshit here. It's a layer of nice bullshit, but really it's fucked up. You telling me, yo, how we got more prisoners in this country than China does?
Because it's money. It's a business, bro.
We got like a quarter of the population, but we got more prisoners than they do. Think about how fucked up that is.
The laws are made so that niggas that do the same crime that these fucking people who make the laws make get less time. So you got these fucking politicians Cicellini's one of them. They used to go to DR to go pick up fucking little kids. Because he's a fucking flamer.
Disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? So he goes out there, fucks little kids.
Disgusting.
And then comes back over here. You got all these fucking presidents and shit that are all fucking pedophiles. They go to this fucking Lolita Island or whatever, Epstein Island, go fuck little kids.
Yep.
Come back and boom.
Disgusting.
What is it? How punishable is that over in the United States?
They talk about January 6th like it was like this big atrocity.
Yeah.
Like the way that they talk about it, like the liberals talk about it, you would think that there was a massacre in the like they left everybody dead in there. Like nothing, like yo, nobody died. Like I don't know if nobody died.
One woman died.
One woman died.
She died by one of the Capitol Police dudes shot her.
Oh yes.
She was like military.
So nobody that like was working in Congress that they invaded died.
No.
It was one of the people that jumped in there died.
Yeah.
That died. Look
Yeah.
at that. But they would the way that they say, oh, we don't want to have another January 6th.
Listen, these politicians are the biggest fucking pussies.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? Like AOC was like, and they trying to kill me. And yo, nigga. I'm like, come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man. These fucking, it's like cornballs, bro. Like these people are all fucking like losers, bro. They just got voted into this position by a bunch of losers.
And they're gonna fuck around and they're gonna push. Cause what happens when you back a dog up into a corner?
Yeah.
If you back a dog into a corner,
you're gonna get what
too
you're
much.
For, yeah.
Too much. You keep on fucking with that dog every single day. Dog still got teeth, man. Mm-hmm. And every day you back that dog into the corner. These people, they don't got no common sense, man.
They're not there to smile.
Nah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers keep fucking playing that fucking stupid ass shit role and shit, man, till you have to get faced with it. Like, it's just not, like, y'all fucking around, man.
I remember when those ranchers stood up to the federal government not too long ago, bro.
And that wasn't too many people.
No.
Imagine everybody, like, if they try to push this shit where they're gonna be on some old, we're gonna go door to door knocking to confiscate.
Yeah, they know better.
Yo, I want to see who's gonna go knock on those doors.
Nah, they know better. You know what they're not gonna do that until they got enough robots to do it for them. They're not gonna actually send people because people won't do it.
Yeah.
People not gonna do it. You're not gonna be able to get the ATF. ATF don't have enough agents. The DA, they don't have enough agents. The cops is just not gonna do it because that's too dangerous. It's too dangerous to go into somebody else's turf and try to take their weapons, bro. Think about how insane that is. That's insane, though. You're not gonna get people to do that.
That's like they was talking about. I remember during the whole riots and shit, niggas was talking about police officers driving around with a fucking psychiatrist in the car.
Yeah.
So that the nigga could de-escalate the. I'm like, man, these people are in a fucking fantasy world, bro. You got a nigga that's high on fucking meth. You know what I'm saying? Wilding out. You know what I'm saying? The niggas is breaking into shit. You think that nigga's gonna, like, this psychiatrist gonna break him down and convince this nigga that he's gonna get locked up?
They're not gonna, I'm telling you, they're not gonna confiscate weapons until they feel that the AI can actually do that shit. And even then, that shit is gonna be fucking bananas.
It's like, yo,
even then, that shit is gonna be bananas, man.
You know, one of the biggest fear of this of other countries that involves us, it says that there's so many guns in this country.
It's more guns than people.
Yeah, they said that you're gonna find an American with a gun behind every blade of of grass.
That's what the Japanese said when they did Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, like we woke up a sleeping giant. Are you crazy? And that's what would like if you push us. That's what would happen. Like it's not gonna be pretty, man.
I mean, the Constitution says it, my nigga. What is the Constitution? It's very clearly worded, bro. For a tyrannical government, my nigga. If you become a tyrannical government, you are gonna get pushback.
The problem is that we're just not united. We're just not united.
Well, no, but that would spark a unity.
Yeah.
Maybe not a unity, but a tidal wave of revolt.
Listen, I don't know what it's gonna take because I feel like we should already been like on some Not necessarily violent shit, but we should be on some straight up resist shit. Like not fucking with whatever they say.
Yeah, like on some, I'm not paying no taxes.
Yeah, we should be on some shit like that. We should be on some shit like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? That's the time niggas should be on.
Like fuck, like taxes. Fuck this shit. Why am I gonna pay this? Like right now, like I saw a meme the other day. This dude, instead of using washers, he's using pennies because it costs 8 cents to buy one washer. And I was like, listen, that's inflation. It's not that the washer's worth more. Is that our money can buy less. Is that the penny is worth shit. Is worth an eighth of what it used to be.
And it keeps going down.
Exactly. It's just crazy. So we're using pennies. Think about that. We're using pennies as washers now. Let that shit sink in,
Listen,
man.
I remember, man. We had got a conversation one time. I went to New York to go see. I went to New York with my sister, my nephew had a party, and I went out there to go chill, to the party, and a cousin of mine, the same cousin that be fucking. This nigga's a clown. This nigga was said that fucking gold is worth nothing. So I was just
Gold will never be worth nothing. That's crazy.
I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Well, then I was just like, you know what, whatever, man. I'm not like when you argue with an idiot, you're a bigger idiot. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, man. Like, I just kind of let it rock out.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a guy named Yankee Trader, and he's from New Hampshire.
Right.
He owns a store where he buys and sells gold and silver and coins and all the shit. And he says his sales are going through the roof. And people called him. There was a guy that called him while he was on the show. He was like, I don't want to give my name and all this, but I'm trying to buy some things, but I want to buy it in a way where it's not traceable by the government. Because he's like, they might start trying to, you know what I'm saying, repo niggas gold collections, reserves. So I say that to say this. The money's losing its value, right? Then we have other methods of making money like life insurance, cryptocurrency, stock market. But all that is reliant on internet access.
Yep.
If we come down to a situation where they shut down the infrastructure as far as like internet, electricity, water, everything.
We back to old school shit.
Back to old school, meaning that means nothing. Whatever you have in those things mean nothing.
Yeah.
Because you can't do nothing with it. You can't transfer it. You can't do nothing. You might not even have it when they bring the infrastructure back up. And it might not be worth anything when they bring the infrastructure
It might just be all gone, yeah.
Yeah. So now when you start thinking like that, you'd be like, yo, physical gold, physical silver, physical metals in itself. If you could find metals like aluminum, steel, iron, these things are all going to be worth something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be something where it's like, yo, in order for me to build something, I need these materials.
Yep.
And whoever holds these materials is that nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's why I told you I collect cans. Like, I like mad cans. Why? Because I'm going to melt it and make fucking little blocks of it. Little blocks of aluminum. If I need to build something, I can make it.
Yep.
If I need to do something, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Which is easy to make. You could even do this shit in the backyard. Line up the fucking backyard, make a hole in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Put a whole bunch of shit there, burn it, set it on fire until it gets really red, and then put a fucking thing in there, melt aluminum.
Gotta have a skill, man.
So these are things that, you know what I mean, like, this is a little tip. Those people that throw out their cans and send it to recycling, you're actually giving away money.
Yeah.
You're giving away money. Like, look at the people. Remember back in the day when niggas was stealing the sewer caps?
Yep.
What do you think they was doing with that shit? They were selling it for money, for scrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you look at that shit, you be like, yo, boom. Them niggas was ahead of their time. It was like, yo, this shit's worth money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pipe I bought, that metal, those metal things, them shits are mad dough, dog. To buy that shit is mad dough. They weren't that mad dough before.
Right.
Niggas was buying that shit and making all kind of fucking bench grinders and shit like that with that, and you know, $200 you could buy all the materials you needed. Now $200 ain't even getting you started. So when you look at that shit, anything that's physical metals, physical precious metals, all these shits are things that are gonna hold the value. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta fix a car, I gotta make a fucking, I gotta fix the frame and shit in order to get the car up and running. What do you need? You need steel.
Right.
To weld that shit together. That's another skill. Know how to weld. Invest in buying fucking welding rods. So you have welding rods that you could fucking, boom, take with you if you gotta fix something.
Right.
These are things that are gonna be fucking, like, hard to come by. And people that aren't hip to it, you don't gotta be a welder. You don't gotta know how to weld. But buy it.
Gotta have a skill, man. Better have a skill. And just have a skill, because we're going to go back to, like, if worst come to worst, we get hit with an EMP or some shit and the grid goes down and all of that good stuff. You got to have power from somewhere. Now, if you off the grid already, you're going to be in a better spot than somebody that's not, because you're still going to be golden.
The thing is, even when you get off the grid, you got to make sure that you buy a solar charger separate.
You gotta have a battery.
But buy
an inverter.
Buy an inverter and a solar charger separate from what you're using, and protect it, like EMP protected. Like put it in what's this thing called? The Faraday cage.
Faraday
cage.
Yeah.
So that it won't ruin the motherboards on those things. So that you could be able to use it after the EMP. Yeah. Because whatever you have running at the moment during an EMP is gonna be garbage.
Yeah, because it's all digital. But if the technology, you can somehow, if it still has power, it'll still send power from the battery from the panels to the battery, and you'll still be able to get power into the home. It's just the computer that's gonna be fucked up.
It's your charger, the thing that's gonna charge your batteries.
That's gonna be fucked up. But you can finagle if you have the system, you can fuck with it.
You can even just straight up use it while there's sun.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
you'll still be able to have power, just that it won't work the same way.
But just to keep on the safe side, buy yourself a solar charger. Them shits ain't that expensive. $30-$40. Buy one. Put it in a fucking. You don't even gotta buy one of those cages. They sell a bag that you just ziplock it and put it in there. And another thing, boom, and then you have that backup.
Listen, right now is the time to fucking do that shit. Right now, if you fucking do that shit, you're not gonna pay no property taxes. There's always a way out. And this is why they do this shit. So, like, if you get caught with the fucking potato in your bag, they can say it's your fault. Because right now, you don't have to pay no taxes for that shit, and you get a fucking $8,000 tax credit.
Yeah, you get a write-off.
You get fucking like you basically getting paid to do that shit right now if you do it right now, and you're not gonna be dependent on the fucking grid that's fucking super vulnerable. You know that right now, if only 9 of them fucking go down. If 9 of those fucking energy grids go down, the whole fucking system goes down, man. The whole thing across the whole fucking country goes down. There's like 240 of them. Only 9 of them need to go down. That's nothing.
And holler at my man for that shit. See, my man put you on.
I got you.
That's another thing. Send me I'll put it at the end of the video. I added like in the text, like where they could, you know what I'm saying, like onto the video. So niggas could reach out to you and let you, hit you off with information. Man, definitely, you know what I mean? Like this, if anything that we've been doing in this show, man, it's just been a lot of warnings, man. Every episode there's warnings.
Yeah.
Every episode there's some warnings. Like, yo, keep an eye on this. Yo, stay on tune on this. Like, yo, hopefully somebody's taking heed to what's being said in this show.
There's no point in panicking. There's no point in letting fear rule the day and like.
No, fear's not gonna help you or make you think
exactly. It's not gonna help you at all, man.
The people who make it are the people who know how to think under pressure. You know what I mean? Like keep their mind functioning during the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? If you start panicking and shit ain't even happening, yeah, imagine when it happens. You're gonna be running into a wall, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is corny. So you just gotta prepare, be ready for it, expect it. When things are expected, it's easier to face. If I'm in my house and I'm like, yo, I know one of these days somebody's gonna break in my shit.
Yep.
And I prepare every day. I think somebody's gonna break in my shit. At some point, when that nigga breaks in my shit, I'm gonna be more prepared than that nigga that's trying to break in my shit.
It's a
Why?
fact.
Because I already been preparing for that moment.
Yep.
So when you go through the door, when you come in through the door, you're gonna get lit the fuck up like a firework.
Facts.
So these are the ways. This is the way to think. You gotta always stay one step ahead, man. It's like chess.
Listen, man, this show right here is geared towards men. Get your shit together, my nigga. Make sure that you can fucking hang. Make sure that you can fucking that you can still move. Make sure that your mind is that your mind is sharp, bro. Pray. Make sure that you're spiritually in tune so you know what to do when the time comes. You're not, because if, let me tell you, faith replaces fear. Faith replaces, so if you have faith in the Most High, it's going to take away the fear. And if you take away the fear, you'll be able to think clearly when the time comes. You'll be a better protector. You'll be a better provider. You'll be able to do the things that you're supposed to do when the time comes. But if you just caught up in the moment and think that the thing is bigger than you, which is not, because you wouldn't be here, because I'm a true believer that everybody's here for a reason. I'm a true believer. Maybe like, but the thing is, Andrew Tate, like him or not like him, he says something that's very powerful. He only believes things that empower him. It might seem crazy to you, but to me, and I agree with him, if I believe only things that empower me, I get stronger off of me believing those things. Why would I believe things that make me scared and make me weaker? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Or make you feel some sort of make you feel less than.
Exactly.
Which is my problem with the whole critical race theory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yo, like, why are we gonna keep dwelling on that? Like, yo, let's move forward.
Yeah.
Man.
No, you have a point, a big point, in not, even if there is a little bit of truth to it, which there is a little bit of truth to it. I'm not gonna say no, but if you grab onto that and you become
your crutch,
and you make that shit part of your identity, that's all you'll ever be.
That's your crutch.
Why would you want to be that?
It's a crutch.
No, man. Why would you want to be less than? Why would you want to be what your enemy is telling you that you are? Think about that. Your enemy wants you to believe that.
This shit is crazy.
It's a mind game, man. It's a freaking mind game and a half, man. If you, know what I'm saying, if you like 50 pounds, 60 pounds overweight, know what I mean? Stop it. Know what I mean? Get on a treadmill. Yo, there's all kinds of apps and shit. You know what I mean? Eat a little bit less. Now, honestly, just work out, bro.
Funny. I got the belly, but I've been hitting the weights.
Nah, but it's like, yo, it works, man. I mean,
be like, yo, you gotta lift some car up or do something.
Yeah, you gotta get it in
the house.
The thing is, for people that you know that like to eat, I don't even tell people to diet, dog.
Nah, you gotta just eat the right thing.
Nah, just exercise, bro. You don't even have to restrict your diet if you exercise, bro.
You wanna watch what you eat too, though, because there's a lot of shit, especially as men. We eat a lot of shit that's not good for us that ends up giving us, you know, colon cancers and all kind of shit. So you got to be careful. There's a lot of that nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I had a sergeant major when I was in the Marine Corps. This dude was Sergeant Major Colon. He was Puerto Rican. The dude was a Vietnam vet. Hard motherfucker. Ill dude. And he told me, listen. And he would work out like he was like 40-something years old, like 46 years old. I was in my 20s. This dude was a beast. He used to run miles and shit. He used to do mad pull-ups still. He was in shit. He was like, listen, I eat whatever I want. I work out the way that I work out because I eat what I like to eat. I eat like I eat and I drink every day. I drink beers and I eat pizza and shit every day. But I work out like this because I'm not gonna restrict my diet. And this dude was like, when I tell you this nigga was an animal, bro. This dude was like one of them burly dudes, bro. Just all freaking. And you know, I take that mindset. You know, it's crazy. I take that mindset too, because honestly, like, what's an hour out of my day of doing some push-ups, going out running about 2 miles? Like 2 miles is not that much, man. 2 miles at a 12-minute pace. That's like less than half an hour of your time, bro. It's 24 minutes. You spend 24 minutes
doing nothing. Straight up.
Doing nothing, bro. Get out there and fucking go on a light jog, bro.
25 minutes to roll a blunt.
Get on a bike, man. Yeah. Exactly.
Real talk. Like,
Exactly.
niggas gotta rip that shit, take all that bullshit out, and fucking roll a blunt.
Nah, we have to have
25 minutes. Do something with it.
We should have a culture of exercise. Should be part of the culture, bro. To be honest with you, it should. It should. Like, it should be part of, like, who you... It should be part of your fucking DNA. It'll clear up your mind. I tell you what. It'll build your confidence, too. If you know you could get up there, you could get on that pull-up bar, you could bang out 12 pull-ups, no problem. You know that if you got to climb a fucking mountain, you're not going to fucking fall out. You're not going to fall out. You know that if you got to swim, you could swim half a mile. And you're not gonna, you know you're gonna make it. That shit builds confidence in yourself. That shit builds something in your mind that you're like, you know what, I can handle whatever comes my way. Know what I mean?
That's a fact. Like, man, niggas just gotta, you know what I mean? It's just a re-education of each other. You know what I'm saying? Your way of thinking, changing your way of thinking, man. It goes back to your way of thinking, yourself, training your brain. You control your brain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure do. We sure do.
And I suggest a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't like reading and shit like that, and niggas don't like
You
reading.
should read.
You should read, but a lot of people don't do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but at least, hopefully, you watch this show.
You know what I mean?
And it'll give you some feedback into what's going on. If you're one of them dudes that just worried about what the basketball game is going on and the football game and the baseball game and all these other games, and you ain't worried about what the hell's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you watching this, it'll give you a little insight of what's going on in the world. We watching it for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To give you back that information. Like, we're giving you the information without all the fluff. You know what I mean? Without all the nonsense. You know what I mean? Trying to have you generate thought and figure out what's really going on. You know what I mean? That's what this whole program is about.
Now we trying to spread. We trying to spread. You know, the information. Give you guys the real
awareness,
awareness of the shit that's going on. Honestly, I don't really like talking about this when I'm out and about. But I'm always thinking about it.
It's funny. I don't talk about the shit.
Nah, hell no. I don't talk about none of this shit when I'm with people.
Sometimes you come across like a fucking nutcase.
I won't talk. Like, honestly, like, if I hear people talking about it, I might, like, laugh. And I'll keep it pushing. If I hear, like, some young kids talking about this shit, I might, like, I used to be the guy trying to fucking spread knowledge and shit like that, but
I don't do it no more.
Fuck all of that, man. I ain't got time for it. I do it right here. I do my fucking weekly dump here.
Yep. This is the psychiatrist talk.
Facts. I told my mom before I got in here, I was like, yo, I'm gonna do my show right now. This is my therapy right now. My mom was like, yo, I'm a sub. I'm gonna listen to the craziness that you got to say. My mom is a G too, so it don't matter.
No, it's real things, man. It's real things that we're facing, man. It's like, it's inevitable. We're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to collide into it at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like to cushion the hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't want to hear the news. Put this show on. We can watch the show, and to each his own, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes that shit, too much of the shit fucks with your mental.
Sure does. It can, absolutely.
But then at the end of the day, it's also, you want to be aware of what's going on, man. You don't want to be caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? Like, know what's going on so you could prepare for it, so you could take care of the situation that you in, make it better for when you have to face that situation.
Yo, it's called mitigating, like in the military, they call it mitigating the risk.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be as scared if you prepared a little bit if you prepare for it, you kind of know what's going to happen. You can brace yourself for the impact. You can ride off the roll with the punch, and be right back on your feet. You know what I mean? Because you might have to roll. You might have to roll with whatever happens, man. So
it's just that's all this show is about, man. That and trying to, you know what I mean, trying to strengthen people, you know, mentals and financially, physically, you know what I'm saying? Just like try to get people out of the same rusty routine, man. Like, niggas gotta get, you know what I mean? Like that, you know, hanging out is cool. But once you get to a certain age, man, you shouldn't still be doing the same shit you was doing when you were 16.
Definitely not.
Make no sense.
Definitely not.
You're just an old little kid.
It shouldn't even be fun to you no more, man. Yeah, like, you didn't wear that out. You didn't get that out of your system, man. Like, I remember I used to love going clubbing. Like, in my 20s, bro. I was a clubbing dude. I used to love being on the dance floor, macking a chick. Yeah.
John Travolta out this motherfucker all over the fucking
That
place.
was my shit. That was
You know what
my
I'm saying?
shit.
But
Now I feel funny in the club, bro.
nah, it's a different vibe now though. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is too cool to dance with bitches.
Yeah, niggas be hugging up the wall and
Niggas
shit.
be wearing sunglasses inside the club.
Fuck is you talking about? Yeah.
Like, yo, nigga, ain't no sun in here. Nigga, take them shits off. You look goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
But nah, it's a whole different era, man. It's a whole different mind frame with these young cats.
Listen.
And a lot of these old niggas too. There's a lot of old niggas that still be trying to fucking fit in with these young niggas.
Dumb.
Yeah.
You supposed to set the tone. You supposed to be schooling some niggas, man. You supposed to be like putting people up on game and shit. You supposed to have something. And I mean, what's going on, man? Like, we gotta figure this thing out, man.
Yeah, niggas gotta fucking change their way of thinking, man. Start thinking like a grown up, man. Start thinking about future and you know, putting yourself and your family in a better place than you was when you was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't want to fucking have your kid going through the same bullshit you went through. If you had it rough and you still doing the same shit you doing and you got kids, then my nigga, you fucking up.
Yeah.
There's nobody, it can't get any clearer than that, bro. If you
sure
doing
are
the same
fucking
shit
up.
you was doing when you was younger and you was in a fucked up spot and you got kids, then you fucking up. You doing a disjustice to your kids. Like you should be you should be making moves to put your kids in a better place. You know what I'm saying? And by that I don't mean give them everything that they want, but teach them how to put them in a position where they won't have to go through what you went through, and also teach them how to be able to manage the situation you're gonna leave for them. Cause that's another thing. There's people that be like, yo, I'm gonna become a millionaire and I'm gonna leave my kids everything, and then boom, them kids become assholes. Cause they don't know how to manage the money. They don't know how to fucking run a business. They don't know how to do that shit. They'll burn through all that shit and fuck it up for their generation. So you gotta learn how to instill, like, yo, how to fucking write a check, how to balance an account, how to do
be
this,
smart,
how to
man.
do that, how to run a business, how to run this, how to do. You don't gotta learn how to do the actual parts that need to be done in a business, in whatever business you have, but at least know how to manage it.
You gotta know what it is. You don't have to know how to do everything, but you gotta know. You gotta understand the concepts and the terminology and why shit is being done. The why it's being done.
Works. You gotta know the inner workings.
Yeah, you do.
If not, then you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you just setting up. You putting that kid in a situation of failure.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you was like, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna have this for them and I'm gonna have that. Boom, and now they don't fucking know shit. Cause you fucking cushion their hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let them take the reins, man. Like, yo, listen, you're gonna have to sit down and I'm gonna teach you how to do this.
Missy Elliott can't stop the rain. Can't stop the fucking rain, son. Can't stop the rain. But it's bugged out. It's an interesting time, man. Like, this shit is better than a movie. Like, why the fuck you go to the movies when you could just fucking watch the fucking real world, bro? This shit is fucking way better.
It's crazy.
It's fucking way better.
I be watching shit. I be funding you mad shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, look at this shit. Crazy shit, man. This shit's nuts. Niggas is doing all kind of outlandish shit. Like, my girl bought a whole bunch of seeds and shit. She's like, we gotta start growing.
Grow tomatoes.
I'm like, yeah,
you better grow some plátanos.
I'm like, yo. That's another thing too. That lady gave us some eggs and shit.
Yeah.
The lady gave us eggs and shit. She got her chickens back in order.
Nice.
She gave us eggs. I think I said it in the last program.
Yeah. Listen, all you fucking home fucking grow weed motherfuckers. Yo, the weed game ain't it no more because the dispensary fucking took your shit out. Learn how to grow some fucking vegetables instead, my dude.
Yeah, now you can still grow it because if everything goes down, that's a bargaining tool.
Yeah.
That and alcohol, we still make money, but like if you're doing it and just living off of what you're growing, then bro, you gotta get a job, my nigga. Do something else, like find some other means of income, man. 'Cause that shit ain't even worth it no more.
No, it
the
ain't.
Nutrients cost more than it costs to grow.
That's what I mean. Unless you fucking got some motherfucking way to do it. You got some other nutrients and shit. Some fucking
you gotta find some other
your own way to doing that shit.
If you're doing that shit, man, and you want some fucking, like, yo, I buy the good nutrients, man, you fucking taking an L, man. You're taking a loss. Like, you gotta fucking chill, man. Switch to Lucas formula. That's a little fucking gem right there. Switch to the Lucas formula. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
The Lucas, huh?
Get hip to it. It's called the Lucas formula.
Niggas gas.
Get hip to it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the most economical.
Not the fish shit. Not the fish shit. That's not.
Nah, fish is good. Fish is good, but this is like a lot of niggas don't know how to use that shit, man. A lot of niggas end up burning their plants, not knowing how to fucking, because a lot of that shit is time released. A lot of those nutrients are like time released, meaning like it gets released with time.
Yeah.
Like it's not a full blast of nutes.
Right.
And then if you it's kind of like guanos and all that shit, like bad shit and all that. If you feed with that and you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're gonna burn all your shit.
Fuck your shit up, right?
Yeah, you gotta know what the fuck you're doing with that shit. I remember I used to see niggas buy that shit and fucking plants be all crispy and shit. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you fucking this shit up. Like, you gotta fucking. Not every strain is the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. What you give one strain, you can't give to every other strain. There's certain strains that are more sensitive than others as far as the nutrients goes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you gotta kind of tune it. You gotta.
Yo, but take those skills and grow some food, bro.
That's
Humble yourself, nigga. Grow some plátanos instead, dog.
That shit right in the room.
Exactly.
Put a plant, you know what I'm saying? Put a plant in there.
Grow some plátano. Plátanos are like $8. What is it? Like fucking $3 for $1, some shit. Like $2 for $1. Crazy.
Crazy right now with that.
Yo, imagine you come out with some fucking crazy brolic plátanos and you selling them shit $6 for $1. You'll kill it. You'll kill it right now, bro.
With eggs right now, it's like caviar, man.
Right?
It's like caviar right now.
Yo, start fucking using your imagination. Some of y'all got skills and growing, and your crops ain't fucking making. You ain't making money off a bud because dispensary's fucking you up right now. Switch it up. Take them growing skills and fucking do some other shit with it, bro. You got the lights. We know you got the lights. You know you got the setup for it. You don't want to sell that shit. You don't want to get rid of it. Go ahead and grow some other shit, man.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
While you at it, grow some balls.
Grow some balls, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit. Oh man, I was gonna hold it, and I was like, fuck it, that shit's gonna be funny, man. I gotta throw that shit out there. But nah, man, I ain't trying to offend nobody. But listen, man, just, don't do that, man. Grow some food and shit, man.
Yeah,
food
that's
is essential, man.
It is, bro.
And we're in a situation where they're attacking that shit, man. They're definitely attacking that.
Absolutely, bro. They are. Now, and on a serious note, they're attacking us with our diet. That's why you got all these motherfuckers on some dumb shit, thinking stupid, being afraid because they got a whole bunch of GMOs and bullshit.
They said Fruit Loops is part of the motherfucking the it's healthier than steak.
You probably, bro.
Apple Jacks or Fruit Loops. One of them colorful motherfucking cereals.
Probably Fruit Loops, man.
Yeah,
with all the sugar and all of that shit.
That shit's better than steak.
That's crazy.
Steak.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, these dudes are wild, and yo, they straight up disrespecting niggas.
They are.
Like, niggas is right now. We got. You know what I feel like? I feel like this whole generation right now that's running with this shit. That's cool with all this. Are the same niggas that believed in Mr. Ed, the horse. You know what I'm saying? With the horse, like, niggas was like fucking straight, you know what I mean, disrespecting niggas with that shit. A horse that talks and shit, niggas was like, nah, that could definitely happen.
Oh, yes.
That's how I'm feeling right now. We got a whole bunch of Mr. Ed motherfucking generation niggas niggas is eating this shit up, spoon feeding these niggas with all this nonsense. Niggas said fucking Biden is a good president. He said he's doing a good job. I'm like, where? I'm like, what fucking bubble? Where the fuck you been, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you ain't got no vehicle? What, you don't eat? I'm like, shit's everywhere. Everyday life you see it. This nigga's not doing good.
Yo, Biden, like, I don't even understand people that think that he's doing a good, because he's saying the thing and people can go. But yo, if you go to the
He's saying what?
Because he talks a good game.
He can barely talk. He don't even do that good.
I don't even. I don't get it. I don't get it either, bro.
It's like, yo, nigga can't even talk. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? They gave him a standing ovation. The nigga said some shit. Nobody didn't even understand what he said.
He's doing a horrible job, bro. He really is.
He's the worst, bro.
He is the worst.
He's literally the worst president in history, bro. I think he took Nixon and all the other niggas out. Like, he's that nigga. Like, worst president of the U.S., bro. Like, niggas should just delete the 46. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga shouldn't even be in nothing in history. Like, just delete this all this shit. While he been in president, just delete it all. The nigga said, oh, we're gonna fucking student loans. Boom, that shit didn't work. What was the other shit he said he was gonna do?
Well, he just promised a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, all shit that he can't handle, shit that he can't do.
Just promised a whole bunch
Shaggy.
of bullshit.
Like, cut it out, Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be, every time I see that nigga, he annoys me, bro. Like, he be doing that little smile that.
I think he's a clone, bro. I don't even think it's him anymore, bro. I don't remember this dude being fucking.
Nah, he don't look. He don't even look like the
Nah,
the
he don't. Nigga. He really don't. I think this dude is a clone, or.
I think that nigga's from like Leave It to the Beaver, like the the little nigga from Leave It to the Beaver. I think that's who that nigga is. Little fucking. What was that nigga's name? Little.
Fucking. I forget, man. He said leave it to Beaver.
Yeah, little Beaver. Leave it to the little Beaver. That nigga, he look like that nigga, the little kid and shit from Leave It to the Beaver. That nigga running around with a little raccoon tail hat. Like, fuck out of here, nigga.
Nigga said he looked like Davy Crockett.
That nigga be fucking annoying me, nigga. Every time I see that dude, I'm like, yo, I fucking hate this dude. Like, this nigga's got the stupid fucking look on his face.
Yeah,
he's just an image of failure, bro.
He is an image of failure. That's a great way to put it.
What's he gonna say, man? I know you're gonna fuck something else up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
Man, they gonna fuck up a cup of coffee, bro.
It's sad, bro. It really is, my nigga. It like, really is sad, bro.
What you fucking up now? Every time you open his mouth, he fucks something up. Like,
yeah, man.
Keep that nigga somewhere, man. Don't let that nigga be going up no
He's
more.
like the dude that that used to come around. Like, you don't even invite this nigga, yo.
Yeah,
don't even invite this nigga.
You know what that nigga is? The mush. The mush from fucking what was it? The Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
The niggas was like, yo, get him the fuck up out of here. I don't want his money touching my money.
Yeah.
That's that nigga. Be like, yo, that nigga's the mush, yo. Like, get him the fuck up out of here, bro.
He's horrible, bro.
Nigga's Mr. Jinx. Like, yo, get that nigga the fuck away from me, man. This nigga about to fuck something up. Nigga falling down the stairs and shit. Like, yo, get this fucking klutz out of here.
Yeah, man, it's bad.
So this shit is insane, man. I be watching that shit. I be like, man, niggas voted for this dude and really, like, be out here talking about a nigga doing a good job, yo. That just shows niggas don't fucking stand on nothing.
Yo, nah.
If you saying that nigga's doing a good job and you voted for this nigga, bro, you stand on nothing, my nigga. Your word means absolutely nothing. As a man, you mean nothing.
They're definitely going to try to bring a woman in to be president next time.
Kamala's probably going to be the one.
They're definitely, the Democrats are definitely going to try to bring a woman in.
They're going to try to put
definitely.
Kamala, dog, before this.
For sure. But she's horrible. She's not good.
She's just as bad, bro. All that bitch does is laugh.
The only woman that
everything. She laughs at everything, bro.
The only woman that's competent that I could say is competent, and she's a Democrat, so it's not like is a Republican thing, is Tulsi Gabbard. She's competent, dog. She's smart.
But she's not. She's
former military. I think she just switched to Republican, right?
Yeah, she switched.
Look at that. You can't even. Her integrity was too important to her. This is again why I like her, because she has integrity. She's a real one. You know what I'm saying?
That was like, what was his name? Sarah Palin, remember her? I was just like, yo, she bad as a motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
But I was like,
you don't even hear about her.
But I don't want her as no president, though.
She fell off. You haven't heard from her in over a decade. You haven't heard from her. Remember, she had the bus that she was. She was driving across the country on the bus.
Yeah, she was wild in that one. She was a little.
And then her daughter had a kid out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Imagínate, it's like
which is crazy to me. Like, it's like, yo.
You can't even control your house, lady. What are you talking about?
It's like, yo, man.
You trying to be president, you can't even control your house.
That shit's nuts, man.
Like, what are you talking about? What are we doing here? You can't control your house. You want to be president. This shit don't make no sense.
That shit, man. I remember, what's the other nigga? Ross Perot?
Ross Perot.
That nigga owns all the oil in fucking Afghanistan, bro. They interviewed mass soldiers that was out there fighting and shit. And the nigga said that the niggas they were set on detail to protect the niggas' oil wells. The niggas had posters of that nigga's face all over, plastered all over Afghanistan. Nigga owns all the oil in Afghanistan.
That's bugged out.
I just told you and shit. You know what I mean? Like what them niggas went over there for. That's like I was watching some shit.
Well, it's not even the oils. It's the poppy seeds. Even more, it's the opium.
Yeah, but you seen the fucking I was watching some shit about what was this nigga's name? Gaddafi.
Yep.
When they changed the shit from the reason why they went out there to fucking kill that dude was because he switched the shit from the dollar to the euro.
Yeah, no, yeah. He
right after that, boom. So yo, we're gonna go out there and kill this.
You think that you think that you're gonna fucking get away from the dollar, homie?
That nigga was like, yo, let's clean this.
They did him dirty too, bro. They did that dude dirty. His own people did him dirty.
Yeah, but that shit, man. All them niggas, man. Listen, you gotta remember, man. Whenever if niggas ain't eating like you eating, that's a recipe for betrayal.
Yeah, that's why you got. That's why the head dude got to make sure everybody's fed.
It's like
it's a hard job being the head dude.
All them niggas that be fucking thing. Look at. You know how ill. Listen, this shit is bugged out. This is a little off topic, but I was watching some shit, and they were talking about when fucking El Chapo's son got caught.
Yep.
Right. The nigga made a phone call. And them niggas, a whole bunch of niggas just came out of nowhere and started blowing shit up and shooting shit up. Boom, they had to release that nigga. If not, these niggas were gonna they were gonna go to the police department and start killing niggas. Niggas, there was nobody out. And the nigga made a phone call. You know how you make that one call to your lawyer or whatever?
Yeah.
That nigga called one person's phone. And that nigga got mad niggas. And them niggas started blowing up buses and shooting the buses.
Had to let him out.
They had to let that nigga go.
He gave the green light.
That's the time niggas gotta be on out here.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
Boom, you got me locked up. All right, boom. If I even show up on TV, just say one word that triggers that shit. Like, you know.
Yeah, but
war.
We not
for war.
We not united. Like who?
But that's what I'm saying.
Who you gonna get behind? That's gonna fucking that got that kind of power.
Like, niggas
nobody,
like
bro.
That's the time niggas gotta be on some shit like that. Where it's like, nigga, if I even get any kind of way to put out the word that I need to put out, is on and popping.
Right.
That's what, you know what I'm saying, and that's the time. Like that niggas is on some next level shit. That's another thing. Them niggas control shit. They control a lot of shit over here.
Yeah, they
cartels,
do.
Man.
Hell yeah, they making big money though.
A lot of the politicians.
They got government level money. You know what I mean?
No, they got government officials in their pockets.
Yeah.
Like a lot of American officials. That's why all this shit's going on in the border. Like niggas like, nah, just let them niggas come through, my nigga. Like, don't even fuck with them niggas. Just let them be. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is bringing fentanyl by the tons.
My hand, ain't nobody touching them.
Niggas is fucking dropping like flies out here. Niggas is fucking smoking weed. They bought that shit from some nigga in the street. The nigga laced that shit. Boom, niggas is dragged. Boom, nigga dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nigga, like, that's another thing, man. It's like, you gotta be careful who you buying shit with, who you smoking with, all that shit, man. You got niggas out here doing all kind of wild shit. Lacing that shit with all kind of crazy shit. Fucking start being like, damn, this shit smell funny and shit. Oh, shit.
It's a fact. Have you tweaking?
Oh, yeah. Niggas are dropping, like, shit. Niggas just died off this shit.
That's why you can't be fucking, like, even in it. Like, it's not even worth it, bro.
Yeah, nigga, I'm good, man.
Now I haven't fought, like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fuck with none of that shit, son.
That shit for a while, man, nigga.
I'm Gucci too. I don't want to do nothing.
That should be making me slow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I smooth, nigga, I be fucking slow as hell, nigga. I'm like in slow mo.
Yep.
Nigga be like, yo, this nigga bugging, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't want to fucking.
I don't want to be like that at all. Like, why? That's not even like the best version of me.
Reaction time is fucking retarded.
Yep. Nah, I gotta be on point, nigga. Head gotta be on a swivel. You don't know what the fuck shit could happen, bro.
Like, I'm good with this
Get
shit.
Caught slipping.
What I'm doing now is getting back on my shit, man, on my weightlifting shit. Cause I was like, COVID fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? That COVID threw a wrench in my shit, but I'm back. I'm feeling good, so I'm gonna get right back to it and shit. I gotta start fucking doing my fucking, you know what I'm saying, my burpees and all that shit so I can lose the belly. Boom, but like my chest, I've been doing chest and my shit already feeling solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking gonna start doing my back, start getting my shit, everything on point.
Yeah,
legs.
Some calisthenic shit, man.
I gotta get on that shit. I gotta get back to it.
Honestly, that's all you need, man. Calisthenics is all you need.
The good thing is that fucking we have muscle memory.
Yeah.
So once you get back into a routine, your shit comes right back. Like, it's funny is I was like, my shit wasn't feeling tight.
Yep.
Like my chest, and I'm like, damn, son, I'm fucking falling off big time. Like, I'm disintegrating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I started fucking, boom, I started doing the weights, and I'm like, yo, boom, I'm like, yo, yeah, my shit's there. Boom, now my shit's like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying?
You're back.
But it's like, yo,
said I'm back, son.
Hell yeah, I'm back on that. I didn't lose. The good thing, too, was another thing I was kind of like, damn, I could still lift what I was lifting before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not as much as how I was lifting before.
Yeah.
Not as many reps, but I could still lift what I was lifting before, which is, I'm fucking happy with that. I just gotta work it back up. I'll bring my shit back up. Like in 2 months, I'll be back to fucking beast mode. You know what I mean? Get back on my shit. Boom.
Get on it.
I'm trying to clear the shit so I can put my bag, start hitting the bag as well. Get back on my bag shit.
Gotta be on it. You gotta put yourself on a routine, on a regimen, man.
For close quarters, you know what I mean?
Then,
you know what I'm saying, you switch it up to something else, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like that's how you evolve, man. That's how you become, you know what I mean? You become a more of a dangerous person.
Become a beast, son.
I say stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous. You know what I mean? That's the time niggas gotta be on. Stay dangerous. But while you gotta be polite. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be running around grilling people crazy or looking for problems.
Nah, you telling me that when you walk around, you don't walk around mad like that all the time, like you ready to fucking kill somebody. You tell me you don't do that shit.
I laugh now. I laugh now. I'm a laugher now. I'm like, this shit is crazy out here. I laugh a lot now, man. You gotta fucking enjoy what you got left.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking be mad every day, bro. That shit don't fucking benefit you.
Sure don't.
You know what I mean? Plus you gotta fucking learn to mingle with people. That's why I be trying to tell people like, yo, get off this race shit and all this nonsense, my nigga. Like, learn, see what people are about, man. Judge people by their character, not by their skin color, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're too busy worried about skin color and not worried about a person's character. Sometimes niggas that is the same skin tone as you are your worst enemies.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lie, bro.
You know what I'm saying? How many motherfuckers I know that fucking got killed by the same kind? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow. So we're gonna still be carrying people by those standards.
Yeah.
You gotta get off that shit, man. It's just corny, bro. Niggas gotta start thinking bigger.
It is corny, bro. It is definitely corny.
It's insane, bro.
It be your own people that do you the dirtiest, bro.
Yeah, because it's easier for a person that knows you to do you dirty. You know what I'm saying, than a person that don't know you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the people that you think are your enemies are actually more of your friends than your actual friends.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? There's niggas out here that, boom, like, if you ever realize there's niggas that fucking frown upon you when you're doing good, or niggas have like underlying fucking hate for you.
Yeah, they
like
do.
Niggas will say little things like, oh, yo, this nigga doing better than niggas now. Yo, this nigga don't come through because he doing better. Bro, that's like hate.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
When people say must be nice.
Yeah.
Some fucking hate and shit.
Yeah, like, yo, nigga, like, yo, why you coming at me like that, son? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You on some funny shit, man.
What kind of time you on, bro?
Yeah, so niggas like that, you gotta keep an eye on, man. Like, any nigga that be coming at me with that crazy shit, I'm like, I curb it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I don't need to be hanging around this nigga no more, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm end up having to kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's the type of niggas that be on. The niggas be trying to see, where you live at now and shit. I'm like, hell no, nigga. There's no way I'm bringing you near where I live.
Yo, and these youngins, they be trying to line you up, bro.
Yeah.
These fucking youngins be on some next level shit
even
with
the older niggas too, man. Don't sleep. All them old niggas, them niggas that old, they don't got nothing.
Yeah.
That they on a race to try to get somewhere. Those will be the first ones that turn on you, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
believe
it's like, yo, I got nothing going on, and this nigga's doing better than me. He's not putting me on. He's not telling me what to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, like, fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck away from me, bro. If you not fucking on the same path as me, we not thinking alike, we not doing anything alike, we not fucking making money together, I'm staying the fuck away from you, bro.
Yep.
Straight up, my nigga. I don't need no niggas that's gonna be fucking bringing all kind of negative energy in my circle, bro. You know what I mean? And there's enough negative shit in the world going on for me to keep a nigga around that's just negative.
That's a fact.
I was watching some shit. Like, I've been watching the you know who Nems is?
Yes.
So I've been watching, he's got a show called On the Sidewalk with Gorilla Nems.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got like a show. Yo, nigga, that shit's fucking funny, right? He's a funny nigga. Like, the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he brought some day and he was saying that shit. He's like, yo, man, he's like, I lost a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was fucked up, doing heroin and shit like that. I had niggas that was always around me, you know what I'm saying? But there was a bunch of niggas that was just parading around with the negative shit.
Right.
As soon as I started, I'm like, nah, fuck all this shit, man. I'm gonna start doing this shit. I'm gonna fucking fix my life and do this. All them niggas kind of just like scared.
Of course, yeah.
You got nothing.
You don't got nothing in common no more.
So that like when I was like, yo, that's some real shit, my nigga. When you a negative ass nigga, you keep a bunch of negative niggas.
You
around.
will. Absolutely, and motherfucker, and negative people are selfish. They think about themselves over you, and if you trying to better yourself, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
It's like, yo, my nigga, you gotta really ask yourself: does that nigga really love me, my nigga? Like, is your loyalty towards that? Is that loyalty that I have for him the same, being reciprocated? Is he gonna give me that same loyalty? That I was watching Fat Joe. They interviewed him, and they talked to him about Big Pun. Yeah, he's like, yo, Big Pun. He was like, that's my brother, man. I love that nigga to death. You know what I mean? He was like, I remember when we first got our money and shit, and they gave me $100,000.
Yep.
Right, and fucking he's driving and shit, and he's like, he gave him some money or whatever. He goes, and the nigga goes, yo, you love me? Pun tells Fat Joe, he's like, yo, you love me, bro? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I love you, my nigga. He's like, you really love me? He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, pull over here. Go over here, boy, pull over. And nigga went to a jewelry store. And the nigga said, yo, I want to buy me that watch. It was 105,000. So he was like, yo, he took the 100,000 that I made and an extra 5,000, and I had to buy him the watch. Yeah. Because the nigga was on some more like, damn, like, what do I say to my
fucking guilt to that shit?
It's like, you love me, my nigga? He's like, yeah, my nigga, I love you. He's like, nah, you really love me, though?
You gonna find out.
You really love me? Yo, go over here. Boom, boom. He put that nigga said, he took a Rolex, $105,000 Rolex. And the nigga was like, yo, he got me for the 100,000 I got from the record label and the five and an extra 5 for the watch. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, man. It's like sometimes you gotta take an L, man, for your friends, man.
Yeah. For the real ones, man.
I've taken many hits.
Hey, yeah.
Many hits, bro. Yeah. A lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Niggas don't do that for me though. The same people that I took hits for don't do it for me. So it's like sometimes you gotta kind of gauge your level of loyalty.
I learned to not expect me from other people, man.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I don't expect me from other people.
But then again, now I just keep away from people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, it should be the same way. Like,
it should be.
If I'm willing to die for you, my nigga, you should be willing to die for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've dealt with niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that for years, bro. Niggas that I know for mad years that I know for a fact them niggas won't do it.
Man, and
I've tested it in various situations, and niggas fucking fell short on most of those times.
Yeah. So it be like that. People they disappoint, and with me, man, I just fucking learn to just rely on myself and not if somebody does something for me, I'm super appreciative, and I'm gonna be a real one to that with that person, but I just came to the realization, man,
that's a fact.
That all you really got is you, man. Like anybody and everybody could, like, you hope that they want them, and you might get like maybe a handful. You won't get 5 in your life.
No,
that either. You won't get that. You won't get a whole handful. You might get that 1 or 2 that is real like that in your life, in your whole lifetime. Know what I mean?
You like there's. I've realized that there's groups, there's categories of friendships.
Definitely.
There's categories of friendships. There's niggas that you just kick it with, and niggas just have a good time joking, but you can't call on that nigga for no real shit.
Yep.
Then you got niggas that are willing to die for you.
Yep.
Then you got niggas that say they would die for you, but won't pick up your call when you call them.
Yep.
In the heat of the moment. Or they'll curb you. They'll be like, yo, no, I'm on my way there. You damn, I got a ride.
Yep.
Some shit. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. Yep. You know what I mean? Niggas are storytellers. So you got those kind of people that just like, you gotta know the caliber of a person that you're dealing with and what they're capable of.
Yep.
There's certain niggas that I know that, yo, I'm in some real situation. I can't call that nigga.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's not gonna do nothing.
He's not gonna do shit.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got niggas that be like, yo, I could call this nigga. I know he got a strap. I know he's about it. You know what I'm saying? He's about that life. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these niggas, man, it's like, yo, you gotta fucking. A lot of niggas tell you shit in the good times, and when the shit get real, they ain't there.
Yep.
Niggas is fucking a mirage. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yo, where this nigga go and shit? Niggas done fucking disappeared and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that's just part of life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you just, at that point, it's pretty much your fault. Like, you should know the people that you keep around in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a nigga there's certain niggas that are good, that just like, yo, he's a good dude. Like, he's a family man. He's a good dude. I'm not even gonna involve that nigga in that no crazy shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
There's just people that are just in it for themselves, man. Yeah. They're really just in it for themselves. Don't give a fuck about nobody else.
There's a lot of those, but sometimes there's people that they just not about none of that. Like, niggas will tell you, like, yo, don't call on me, nigga, for some shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I appreciate
I actually
that.
respect them dudes, yeah.
I appreciate that. Yo, tell me that's what's up. I know now.
Yeah.
I know I'm not fucking starting no shit around with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fucking being up in some shit and starting some bullshit and have my man be like, yo, nigga, look, boom, so start fucking walking off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's some niggas that's just not trying to deal with it. And some niggas is just smart. They're just like, yo, I got a family. I ain't trying to be in no fucking bullshit. And mind you, I'm a nigga too that I'm not trying to get niggas involved in shit any issue that I got neither.
If I'm in my shit,
like,
I'm
if
in
I got
my
shit,
bro.
man, I don't even want to do nothing with another nigga.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, if I gotta air something out, I'm airing that nigga out dolo.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the niggas that know me ain't even gonna know about it because I'm not telling niggas about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need niggas talking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the only mouth that could talk about it is me.
Yep.
So in that situation, it's just like, you know what? Just fucking, you know what I mean? Just play the cut. Do your dirt all by your lonely.
And I'm not living no life where I gotta do any of that shit.
Me neither.
I'm not living no life like that.
But if I'm ever in a situation where somebody, you know, fucking put hands on my daughters or do some wild shit like that, then I'm willing to go that route. You know what I mean? And I'll do the time too, man. I'm comfortable, man. I already lived and did everything I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail, nigga, and become a nigga's worst nightmare.
Nigga be up in there terrorizing the
I'll
fucking
just be like,
system.
fuck it, I'm just ready to die now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be mad, nigga. If I kill somebody at that point, nigga, and niggas hurt my kid, bro, God forbid, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be the worst fucking nightmare in there, nigga. CO, everybody's getting it, my nigga. Like, niggas, they're gonna have to put me in some shit with nobody in the cell, nigga. I'm killing niggas while they're sleeping and everything. Imagine, bro. Like, it's like a whole different mentality, bro. At that point.
It's a different version of you. A different version of you is definitely gonna come out.
Hell yeah, my nigga. Your baby getting fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Different version.
It's like, yo, bro. Like, at that point, it's like, yo, life is nothing. At that point, my nigga, I'm killing everything, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling my daughters, like, I'm overprotective, my nigga. Like, I pick them up from school still, and they're in high school. And I be like, yo, listen, and I be telling them, like, listen, not that I don't trust you, but all kind of goofy shit be happening, man. Niggas do goofy shit, and I just don't want it, bro. Yeah. Because, like, something happened to my kid, my nigga, I'm killing the nigga whole family. I'm wilding, bro. I'm flying off the handle with it.
Yeah, but you can't fucking start thinking about shit like that, because that shit is
No, I don't think about it. I don't think about it, but it's like, it's a realization. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like that happens, my nigga. It's like, it's gonna be bad, bro. You know what I mean? So I'd be like, yo, let me just fucking, bro, I don't hang out. I don't do much, my nigga. I work and I come home, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I keep myself fucking busy, bro. Real talk. I
don't be out, man.
I was up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking, as soon as I get up, I'm fucking on my shit. And I'm on one thing to the next. Because at the end of the day, idle mind's a devil's playground, bro. You sit around for too long just thinking. That's why I don't smoke weed anymore, because fucking crazy thoughts start coming in my head and shit. I start thinking about wild shit.
Because that shit is not good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's getting you off your mental stability is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a nigga that's intoxicated and shit like that, that shit don't help you, bro. You're
definitely
not 100%. Your awareness is weary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why niggas be like, you see niggas be like drunk and shit, and boom, and they get into a fight. A nigga might be the illest fighter, But once he's drunk and he's in a bar getting a fight,
Shit.
niggas will fucking crack
Niggas
shit
fuck
open.
you over. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
absolutely.
you're not 100%.
You're not on
Same
point.
thing with weed and shit. Like, shit be having you mad slow, and you not fucking. That shit, if anything, that shit could get you in some shit. Because sometimes you start over analyzing everything.
You start being
that
all
nigga
weird.
said
Why is
some
this
shit.
nigga looking at me like that?
This nigga said some shit about me and shit. And then
Be
you
like-
start generating your own fucking, your mind start
Be
playing
like,
tricks on
be
you.
like,
nigga.
Young Berg. When Young Berg got slapped up by Mano,
Yeah, I remember
he
that
said,
shit.
"Yo, I heard you was talking shit about me." Young Bird is like what 5?
Yeah.
Well, he changed his name now. He's the hitmaker
Yeah,
now.
nigga fucking bullied that kid. He was a little kid.
Yeah, he was a little kid. Mano wrong for that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit wasn't cool. And I fucked with Mano. You know what I'm saying? Not his music. His music sucks. He sucks as a music. He's
Yeah,
not good at. But I like
his
that.
personality,
Yeah,
right? He's
I
a real
like-
nigga.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But like that was a little off right
he
there.
abused that little dude. He's a little dude, man.
That
He
was like the
shouldn't
other
have.
nigga too that he fucking slapped up some white boy and shit. And they was filming some college student. The nigga smacked the nigga up.
Oh yeah, on his show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mano's a bully, bro.
Yeah, like that shit wasn't cool. I was like, man, that shit was.
He's a bully.
You don't get no points for that.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
beat up little C's. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, everybody he beats up is little.
Yeah, Little C is
He
a
fucks up little
nigga.
niggas,
He's
bro.
Like 4 feet tall,
Yeah.
bro. He's stocky now.
Yeah.
But when he beat him up, he wasn't stocky.
Yeah, Lil C's a
You know
little
what I'm saying? But
dude.
Little C's, man, niggas got short arm reach, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're a grown ass man, my nigga. Like he don't be doing that shit with nobody else that's like relevant. Like why he ain't do like try to step to what's his name? The nigga that look like a monkey, the gorilla nigga. What was his name from Brooklyn?
Fucking
Casanova.
Casanova. Casanova 2 times.
Yeah, he didn't try to fuck with
Nah,
Cody, none of that shit.
Casanova's a
Nigga,
fucking header, that's why.
Or Jim Jones and
Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder, none of them niggas. Uncle Murder would have lit him up.
Hell yeah, he would've.
But them niggas don't got no beef. That's why he stays around niggas that are bullies. Niggas that not bullies, niggas that handle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, yo, I know who the fuck.
He aligns himself with the hitters.
You got
know what I'm
there's niggas that don't even fight, my nigga. Them niggas don't
No,
tell you.
they going straight for the burner.
Like that nigga, like Cameron said in the song, he said, yo, nigga said, yo, Cam, won't you box him out? He said, yo, that there is strife. The only one fighting is the doctor, and that's for your life. That nigga said, he's like, nigga, ain't nobody fighting, nigga. I'm laying that nigga the fuck up, dog.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
kind
I
of
look
some
like trying to tussle with niggas.
It's kind of some bitch ass shit, but go ahead.
But that's the time niggas is on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really respect. It sounds cool.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It became a situation where like when
Biggie was the one that fucking really made that shit popular.
yeah, because that nigga, who the fuck is Biggie? Like, who's you gonna fight, my nigga?
Yeah. Biggie made that
The
shit
nigga
popular.
was breathing heavy on the fucking music. The nigga ain't tussling with niggas.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's like it was like what was the other nigga that was? It was like that was like I like Papoose.
Yeah.
I started street niggas. I like Papoose. I like fucking Saigon.
Yep.
Saigon was a street nigga,
Yep.
like snuffing niggas and all that.
He was on
You know
that
what I'm saying?
time.
I like Spit Gems.
Yep.
Spit Gems is a street nigga. Nigga be boxing, doing all that shit.
Saigon snuff fucking Mob
Yeah,
Deep and
Prodigy,
ran off.
Prodigy.
Yeah.
He got an interview with Havoc talking about this shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, man, it was like, you know what I mean? Like he said, yo, it was a stupid move and shit. He was like, and then he was like, nigga was talking about, like, I was done for running. He was like, nigga, them niggas was deep in there. Y'all niggas was deep in there.
Yeah.
He was like, I wasn't trying to get fucking washed up. I just seen my opportunity. I took it and I took off.
Yeah, them
Them
niggas was deep.
them niggas was about to.
Well, them niggas was really Mob Deep. They really was deep.
Them niggas was real. Like,
yeah,
that was
a lot
like
of them niggas.
like Q-Tip. Q-Tip had beef with some niggas. I forgot the name of the niggas. The niggas fucking fucked his eye socket. That's why he wear glasses now.
Q-Tip, really?
Yeah, they beat the shit out of that nigga, B.
That nigga Q-Tip is like a fucking vibrant thing.
Yeah,
nigga.
but he said something.
Oh, he was talking slick to somebody.
He said something about in some song. I can't remember what it was. And the niggas caught word of it. I think something about Rump Shaker or that kind of swing or whatever, that kind of music.
Yeah.
And
the Jamaicans, some Jamaicans was fucking up.
Nah. It was like the niggas that like, you remember the Rump Shakers?
Yeah.
Rump, the sweeter the candy. Remember there was some in the man.
Yeah.
Them niggas, their clique.
Okay.
Because that nigga said something about I'm not a 90s swing, whatever, like that music.
Oh, okay.
In a song, he said something like that.
Oh, you know what it
It
is?
was probably a scenario.
Is that like there was people back in them days that had corny songs, but they had goons around.
Yeah, nah,
like you could, like
goons.
Yeah, like they had corny
goons,
songs,
yeah,
but they was in those days. Yeah,
nigga, that was like E40.
Yeah.
Nigga said some slick shit about E40. That nigga he fucking flew. I think it was Biggie.
Yeah.
He flew Biggie.
He had Biggie. He had the drop on Biggie. Yeah.
That nigga had to apologize to that nigga man to man.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, boom. The nigga was about to kill him in there. It's like, yo, nigga, I'm a funny nigga rapping. I might not be nice at you and you might think it's funny, but I'm a goon nigga.
Yeah.
Out here, like, niggas like my music out here.
Yeah.
And I got goons. I got shooters.
Yeah.
That's like that nigga's fucking...
Nigga said I'm hipper than hippopotamus.
Yeah. You know, and niggas be thinking like niggas are soft. That was like that shit was like Kwame and them fucking polka dots who rocked the spot Biggie.
Yeah.
Kwame's a fucking good dude. You know what I'm saying? He's still, like, he's still making money. He's into real estate and all this shit. But he's like, yo, my nigga, like, damn, like, why you gotta throw that nigga under the bus? Like, you know what I mean? Let that nigga live.
Fucking ended Kwame's career
MC
with
Hammer and shit. Niggas was talking shit
Hammer
about
had goons.
And Hammer wasn't no joke. Hammer had the whole fucking city, nigga.
Yeah, Hammer had goons, bro.
That's why he went broke. That nigga had the whole fucking city behind him.
Yeah, he had everybody on payroll.
And he wasn't a punk neither. Like, he'll fight with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was a dancing ass nigga.
You gotta be careful with them dancing ass dudes, bro. You gotta be careful. Them dudes be fighting,
crazy
bro.
Stamina, bro.
Yeah. They can fucking do the fucking
crazy stamina. Niggas a fucking
the typewriter on your ass, nigga.
Nigga do a flip and land on you and shit like, oh shit.
Look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a fucking goon, bro.
He's a fighter. He's a boxer though.
Yeah, Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown can fight.
Yeah, niggas was talking crazy one time. Remember, who the fuck was talking shit about that nigga? And that nigga just laughed. He didn't even address the nigga. He just laughed. I forgot who the fuck was talking shit about that nigga. Somebody was talking shit about him, and he just laughed.
You know who could fight on the low?
Who?
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had hands, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, Michael Jackson had hands. They had some dude talking about. They had some dude talking. Some dude from his crew. No bullshit. No, that's serious. Though. Michael Jackson.
Nigga bugging, yo.
Michael Jackson used to beat up the chimpanzee.
Yo, I wanna fight right now.
Nah, he beat up the chimpanzee. Remember Bubbles, the chimp that he used to have? Remember the chimp he used to have?
Yo, rest in peace to that nigga, son.
He used to have a chimp, and the chimp hit like one of the kids or something that he had in the fucking in Dreamland, and Michael Jackson pieced up the chimp, bro. What are you talking about?
Shit, nigga. He must have lost that glove in the scrimmage. He lost the glove in the scrimmage playing with the fucking little monkey dude.
Mike had hands, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Dead ass.
I'm not buying that.
Look it up. Look it up. Mike had hands, bro.
No, he got hands. He definitely had hands. He had fucking.
Mike is scrap, bro.
Nah,
I'm telling you, bro.
That.
Yo, on that note, till next time.
Yeah, no doubt. Peace. That nigga's crazy. So Mike had hands. Like, nigga.
Yeah.